Hey Sagittarius, this is for your love reading for the week of November 25th through the 29th. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. We don't want to force anything or get paranoid or suspicious of things that aren't actually happening. So this will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus love reading for the week of November 25th through the 29th. I read the energies of the cards based off the zodiac and masculine and feminine energy, so it may be vice versa. Just take it how it applies. What message do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, November 25th through the 29th of 2019? What messages do we have for Sagittarius? What messages do we have for Sagittarius? So many secrets coming out today. Okay. So, Sagittarius, out the gate, I have your card as the Prince of Wands here. You could be dealing with another Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. I also see Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and Pisces. So I feel like there's a lot of hot and cold going on. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth going on, a lot of arguing going on, tension. Definitely, it's like I'm feeling a parent and child energy in regards to the Prince of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, Sag. So if it is you dealing with your child, things, secrets may be coming out. They may be coming to tell you something, to confide in you about something. The Wheel of Fortune here, it's like starting fresh, starting new, good karma coming in. And then I feel like also in another instance that in regards to your love life, there's been a lot of arguing going on and a lot of instability and in a sense kind of relying on this other person financially, but only to a certain extent. But there's definitely this hot and cold energy, this inconsistent energy that's going on here. And there's a decision that needs to be made as well between what you really want and what you really need to do. So let me clarify what exactly I'm looking at here. But I'm definitely feeling like in regards to your love life, Sag, you just may not be seeing eye to eye with your lover or with your partner. And then in regards to, if this is in regards to like a financial aspect, I'll definitely say that it's not coming in as fast as you would like. But something is brewing that's going to give you stability, groundedness. I don't even think that's a word, but you get what I'm trying to say. You may have a young Capricorn that you're raising. Their father, oh my gosh. Okay, so there's definitely a young Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then there's an older Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And there's like something that was hidden going on here. Now it's coming to light. There's like a new, something new coming in regards to this relationship. Maybe a renewal of a relationship. King of Pentacles here again. King of Swords. Four of Cups. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Joanna, sorry y'all. Okay, so there is an opportunity that's being presented at this time. I have 2 kings, 1 queen. You may have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your chart. Definitely sensing like there's this protection against this king from this queen. Like, it's like this queen doesn't trust this king of pentacles. And so she is very much so guarded in pertaining to this child. I feel like there was this sense of like boredom in regards to this situation. If this is for a Sagittarius mother or father dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces parent, or if you're embodying this protective, nurturing, intuitive personality, then this is you. But I feel like these two are definitely being challenged. This person is moving more practically, and this person is moving more emotionally over this child. And I feel like at one point it was like stagnation. There was this disinterest towards this child, but now there is this interest in this child or this relationship or this connection. And I feel for you, Sagittarius, you're trying to stay strong during this time, because I feel like you're trying to fill out what is the intent. If this is the parent of your child, I think you're trying to figure out what is their intentions right now, because you're kind of confused or at a loss. There is the surrounding energy of an opportunity and judgment. And I feel like this opportunity that's being presented is going to be analyzed on how to go about it emotionally instead of logically or practically. We have the King of Pentacles here as well. He's here twice over the Five of Swords. So you may not be seeing eye to eye with this parent or with this person that you're dealing with. And if this is not the parent of your child, this is just someone that you may have been in a relationship with and you're no longer with, but there's still some tie there for some reason. And it's like every time you guys spoke in the past, there was an argument or you guys couldn't get to resolve because one person always behaved as if they had the upper hand at all times. Now you have this King of Swords in the middle, so you could be going through a legal, this kind of sounds like a custody battle. So this is for the Sagittarian who is dealing with a custody battle right now. And I feel like if you are concerned with the parent of your child coming and messing things up with you and your child, or trying to take you away from your child, or however you're feeling in this situation, that's not what's going to go down. You're going to, things will go in your favor. You guys may be able to come to an amicable resolve. I don't think that something negative is going to come of this if you're worried about this opportunity that's being presented, or if it's just a matter of, hey, I want to be a part of my child's life, I want to be active, what can I do? Whatever the case may be, and it may result in you guys going to court to do a custody battle. And I hope that it's not an ugly battle, but there's definitely, I'm sensing legal with the King of Swords here because he's like a judge. He's very logical, and then he's over the Wheel of Fortune. So, excuse me. In regards to the situation, if this is for the Sagittarius that's dealing with the parent of their child, things aren't going to go in the worst way if that's what you've been thinking. You two may not be able to communicate accordingly, but if this goes to the court, things will be handled and solved and planned out accordingly. It will be worked out. Now, if this is someone that, like I said, this was like a prior relationship, you guys are having a really hard time with coming together to be able to work things out, and that's why things may end up in court, because you guys just can't seem to agree. It may, and it's like, yeah, you guys are arguing, but I'm not really getting like an uproar of like physical altercation, just more so communicating over the phone. Could be going back and forth through text, social media, maybe even just over the phone in general. And there's like this, it's like this part of your life or this connection that you once had still is impacting you today. So this is definitely in regards to a child. I can understand why this is still lingering in your day-to-day today, because you can't necessarily move forward without the final verdict that's going to come from this King of Swords. There's this Knight of Pentacles here, so there's definitely this worry or this concern over finances. You may be the type of parent that has been handling everything on your own. Excuse me, you guys. And now, you know, things have gotten rocky. You know, you've been kind of like holding down the fort, but it hasn't been the easiest thing to do. You've been going through a lot, and right now things may be chaotic around you, causing you to be just unstable. Message to be here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to love. Message to be had for Sagittarius, November 25th through the 29th, 2019. Okay, so you guys may not be able to communicate or be on the same page, but there is a calling and a need for you guys to come back together. So in this time of need right now, you may be relying on your friends in regards to their advice or their input. You know, talking and communicating with them on what you think or what they think you should do. But there's a need for reconciliation. There's a need to come together in regards to the situation, because I'm going to say it, this is not about you if you can't seem to get along with this person. And it's the same. It's not about them. It's ultimately about the child. So you guys need to figure out a way to come together and get this resolved. There's a lot of forgiving and learning that needs to happen. The past is the past, and we can't really change that, you guys. It's unfortunate, and it is what it is. But I feel like the reason why there's this tension or this animosity is because the kind of relationship that you had with this person, it was a one-sided connection. It was like you cared more than they did. So that's why your guard is completely up. You don't necessarily trust this person because you gave them a lot and they gave you little in return. Yeah, I need you right now. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. And you know what's probably bothering you is this person, despite everything that you went through, may come and try you sexually. May try and see if they still got it with you. And this communication is going to happen fairly soon. So prepare yourself for this. Especially around like the holidays time, maybe a communication in regards to, you know, who's going to get the child during the holiday times, right? But there's definitely a lot of forgiving and learning that needs to be had, because the relationship that was before was so one-sided and you gave so much that, it's like, why would I even want to talk to you? I don't want to give you a chance. Like, I know you're like the father of my child or the mother of my child, but I just really don't want to deal with you. At this point, it didn't go well. Like, you didn't spare my feelings. You allowed me to give you everything with very little to nothing in return, right? So you guys have self-acceptance, self-sufficiency, and confidence. So right now, with this person coming back and trying to get in touch with you for whatever reason in regards to your child, because I'm really just picking up that these are two parents. So with them reaching back out to you, it may resurface some insecurities that you once had that you're still trying to heal from. So stay strong right now. Do not show them what you're really internalizing. Like, put on your poker face. Remain confident and remain who you are. Like, don't lose sight of who you are because this person's coming back in and you're like, you guys like are unstable. So it's just like, what do you want? Why do you care? Why do you want to, come and be a part of our child's life now? Like, you had ample time, but with them coming back, it just redigs up what you guys went through. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. So definitely do not necessarily shut down and just completely close off from everyone around you. It's okay to communicate with your friends, because here it is, let your friends help you, right? Sorry, it's so dark in here, you guys. Can you see that? Let your friends help you. So right now you're just in this period of just kind of like talking out what's going on, because if you leave it in your head, it's just going to be constantly running. So right now, you're kind of more so, or you're being told that the message is for you to, one, remain confident, or all the confidence that you've gained after this experience, keep hold of that. Don't forget who you are, because you are 100% that bitch or that nigga, whatever. You also have self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. So definitely I'm getting a vibe that this is for the Sagittarius who has been doing a lot of work on yourself. And with this person coming back in your life and restirring up prior emotions that you're still trying to heal from, it's like, yeah, you've come so far, but don't beat yourself up for feeling some type of way. You're still human, and it is what it is. But don't let this person completely throw you out of whack because they're catching you off guard. Remember who you are. Yeah, you did put this work into yourself. So remember that work and maintain who you are. Don't revert back to the person that you were when this all went down. Okay, Sagittarius? So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I reached you. And if I didn't, I hopefully will get to you in my next reading. Okay, have a good night.